dogfight, a back and forth. Your thoughts on it overall,
Yeah.
what it was going to be like?
Yeah, I knew it was going to be a dogfight. We made some plays. They made some plays. And it came down to the wire like, I expect each and every game to come down to. I feel like in the second half we got it together as far as our responsibilities, guys being where they need to be. And just overall, just proud of the guys. We just continue to fight throughout that game, continue to try to put ourselves in position to win that game, and that we did. We just didn't end up making the kick.
Patrick, what was it like for you just personally to be back here on the opposing sideline, opposing locker room, all that stuff?
It was great. It felt like I've been talking about it all week. It felt like a regular game. That's how I wanted to approach it, and that's how I wanted to keep myself grounded and relaxed throughout the game as well. Just not let my emotions get too high. Just cruising altitude. I believe in that, and I feel like I was for the entire game. Just wish I would have had one play back.
You talk about that first touchdown that was caught by Hop, and what you started off covering him, and you went into the zone and such, and obviously there's a lot of talk about what you would mention the top receivers and facing in the league this year, and not mentioning him. Like, what in your mind going into the game is things that happened and before and then after when he caught that touchdown? What was your thought?
You said I didn't mention him as a top receiver. That's what you said, right?
Yeah. All right.
I thought I always give Hop the utmost respect each and every week, and I had the opportunity to work with him for a whole year. Had the opportunity to go up against him in 2016. From what I remember, I definitely said that he's, if not the best, or one of the best receivers in the league. Just made a play. You got to keep Kyler in the pocket as much as you can. He made a great play, started scrambling out to his left, ended up coming back to his left. Ended up coming back to his left, and D-Hop saw it. I was on my guy, and he ended up breaking back out. Just a scramble drill for the most part.
It seemed like Kyler is just so unfazed by pressure. What does that do to you guys on the back end? Is that kind of like the catalyst for some of those 15-plus yard plays where even a pass rush can't get to him, he's still launching it on the run?
Yeah, as a secondary, we're always the last line of defense. So we just have to do a better job of plastering our guy, because we knew obviously he was going to get out the pocket at some point. Just for the most part, when you're playing a quarterback like that, and just our luck, we're playing two of them back-to-back weeks. You just have to make sure you're plastering your guy. You can't have your eyes in the backfield. You just have to be on your guy with that type of quarterback, because for the most part, he's looking, when he does scramble and run around, if he doesn't dip inside, if he's outside the tackle box, he's looking to throw the ball. So our main focus was trying to keep those rush lanes cloudy for him, not allow him to get outside. But obviously things happen throughout the course of the game, and on the back end, as a secondary, we just have to try to make that up for the guys up front. But I think we have a good team. We're in a not so much of a good space being 0-2, but we have a lot to learn from and a lot to build on as well.
Can you not let that snowball? Like 0-2, even though it's like week 2, that still feels like a hole to climb out of. As somebody who's been in the league for 10-plus years now, how do you get the younger guys or anybody else to kind of follow and realize, hey, the season's not over going into week 3?
Just keep fighting, because the last 2 games we were right there to win both of those games, and just talking to the guys in the locker room, it's going to turn for us. We just have to continue to believe in one another, continue to believe in our coaching staff, the game plan that they're putting together for us each and every week, and you just have to go out there and execute at a all-time high, because you never know what play, is going to cost you the game or cost you a touchdown or, put you in a bad situation to try to get out of. But at the end of the day, like I said, guys continue to fight, and I don't expect that to die off here going into week 3.
Did you get a good look at Vigil's interception and touchdown?
No, I didn't. I can't remember what coverage we were in. I know I was in coverage down the field. Was it the third down or second down? It was somewhere. Second down. I thought so. And I was down the field. I just heard the crowd kind of take a gasp for air. So I knew we had to do something good, and I looked up on the big screen, and Nick was going the other way with the football. And Nick has been phenomenal for us since he got here in OTAs, throughout many camps, and he's been making plays for us thus far throughout this season.
as you're talking about Murray getting out of the pocket and being able to make things happen, on the long touchdown to Moore there, I guess, is that kind of as good of an example as any of how he can hurt you on a scramble play?
Oh, yeah. Like I said, when the proof is in the pudding. When he breaks the pocket out left or right, he's looking to throw the ball for the most part. And then if it's not there, he's going to take off with the ball. But, that was just a tough situation for us to be in. Like I said, being in the zone coverage, and now you having the guy break the pocket, you want to make sure you maintain plastering your guy and the guy that you're in front of. So, that was a tough bullet to bite, right before halftime. And statistics shows, if a team scores before halftime, they have a good 76% chance of winning the ball game. But I feel like in the second half we came out balling, guys flying around, making tackles, making plays, just didn't make enough plays to win this game.
Last few questions.
What were you thinking on the final drive, Patrick, watching the offense move into position and then your vantage point on the kick?
Yeah, I thought we was obviously moving the ball. We were very aggressive, throwing the ball, putting ourselves in position to go ahead and win that game. Just ultimately the kick didn't go through the uprights.